Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is a travel blog regarding my trip to Peru. This was my first time traveling to a South American country. Peru is home to Amazon rainforest and Incan civilization, especially Spanish colonial city of Cusco and the ancient Incan city situated high in the Andes Mountains, one of the 7 wonders of the world, Machu Picchu. My trip started with a flight from Philadelphia, my home base, to Miami, then from Miami to capital of Peru, Lima, and then from Lima to my final destination, Cusco. My first flight to Miami was around 3 hours long, but it was during the sunset, so I get to see such beautiful views through the window. All the way I could see the beautiful colors in the sky and the clouds. It was such a beautiful view. Slowly it started to get darker. I get to see the city lights all the way down. And when we were close to Miami, it got much brighter. I landed in Miami at 9 p.m. local time. Then I had a 2.5 hours of layover when I finished my dinner and waited at the gate for the next flight to Lima. I landed in Lima 4:30 a.m. local time. Started to feel the Latin American vibes. Spanish was prevalent everywhere. Next stop, Cusco. After 4.5 hours of layover, I took the flight to Cusco. This was another great flight over the astounding views of Andes Mountains and cloud coverings. When I arrived at Cusco, it was 11:30 a.m. local time. I took an Uber to the hotel. Uber is quite popular, so you can use Uber to go around different places in Cusco as well. In Cusco, I stayed at a nice and cozy little place called El Valle Hotel. It was just next to the Plaza de Armas park, so it was at such a convenient location. After a long journey, had a Peruvian specialty as a refreshment, Inca Cola. You'll find it everywhere in Peru. After a bit of refreshments, without wasting more time, I came out to do the sightseeings of Cusco. My first stop next to my hotel was Plaza de Armas. It is the main square of Cusco. It's quite an happening place with great tourist attractions. So many stores for shopping, souvenirs, and so many great restaurants to try local cuisines. Cusco used to be the capital of Incan Empire until 1532. Then it was taken over by the Spanish conquistadors. So in Cusco, you will be able to see vintage architectures from the Spanish rule as well as from the Incan civilization. My next task was to get some lunch. I went to a nice little place called Inca Grill. I saw good reviews online. Tried the Peruvian specialty drink, Pisco. It was quite delicious and refreshing. My 4-day Inca trail to Machu Picchu trek was starting next day, so I didn't want to experiment anything food-wise. So I ordered a burger combo. It was quite tasty too, and the restaurant's ambience was pretty good, and the staff were quite friendly as well. After lunch, I continued my sightseeing of Cusco. On the way, I saw a few alpacas. Cusco is situated at more than 11,000 feet above sea level, so the oxygen levels were a little low. Also, the streets were quite steep, and that's pretty normal for the people of Cusco. So I was taking a little longer to catch my breath. Also, I was getting a slight headache. but the streets were so rustic and beautiful that all those struggle and pain went away just like that. Finally, I have arrived at the next stop, Mirador de San Cristobal. It's one of the oldest church in Cusco, but also a great spot for the panoramic top view of Cusco. The weather was quite bright and breezy, so I just spent some time here chilling and enjoying the view of Cusco. My next task was a bit steep hike to another iconic archaeological site of Incan history, Saqsaywaman. It sounds like sexy woman. This archaeological site is in the UNESCO World Heritage List. The most significant things to see here are the walls made of such huge giant stones, so perfectly cut and fit together by the Incan people without availability of any of the modern technology. The archaeologists think this site was used for religious ceremonies during Incan civilization. This is also a nice spot to get a nice panoramic overview of Cusco. I also got to see a few alpacas and llamas within close distance. I didn't want to get too close because llamas normally, if they feel threatened, they spit on you. My next stop was Cristo Blanco, a giant statue of Jesus Christ, very similar to the one that's in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This is also a nice place to get a panoramic view of the city of Cusco. I then came downhill back to Cusco downtown. Then I just walked around this happening downtown streets to get a feel of the vibe of Cusco. When I came back to the main square, I saw that there was a parade which was about to start, and it was a fantastic surprise experience. Many people dressed in their beautiful and colorful cultural attires participated in this parade. Then had my dinner at Cholo's Grill with alpaca steak. Afterwards, spent the evening at Plaza Regocijo fountain and went to bed early for the big next day, day 1 of 4-day trek to Machu Picchu. Thanks for watching. Please also check out videos of my 4-day trek of Inca Trail to Machu Picchu.